All right, my name's Eric Pina, and I'm a targeted individual from East Los Angeles. And today's topic is look at I went up to my neighbors while they were both there or whatever you want to fucking call them or whatever. And the people that keep electronically harassing me, she acts like I confronted her, and they get mad when you confront them. I confronted the lady that lives at 1218 South Simmons Avenue, and it's my friend's mom. And she acts like her niece isn't a sheriff from the sheriff's department, and she kind of like ignored me, and she thought I was like, oh, I don't have time to be doing that to you, and this and that. But yet her niece that lives right behind her, she has all the time in the world, to be doing this to me. And the people that live at the people to the right hand side of me, the girl that lives in the garage, she doesn't stop doing it, and she just keeps doing it. But next year, by the end of next year, this thing's gonna be considered a felony. You know what I mean? And everything that I say and confront, and people that I do this to, or I talk to, and I tell them to stop doing that to me, like they act like they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's like, dude, I already know I have microchips implanted in my brain or in my nasal cavity or in my heart, in my lungs, in my shoulder, in my bottom of my muscle area. I could feel these microchips, man. There's one even in my throat, and I just keep documenting stuff because I know sooner or later shit's gonna hit the fan, and this all this mind control bullshit is gonna get exposed, so I can have proof of everything that goes on around me, and the people that I confront, and I tell them to stop doing it, and they keep ignoring me and saying that they don't got time and this and that. But yeah, her niece is a sheriff's department from the sheriff's department, and she works somewhere in West Side or something like that over there in Supermax somewhere over there, and she lives on the other side of the street, right behind her house, of the lady that I told if she could stop brainwashing me. And she acted like she didn't know, and she looked kind of pissed off because she's saying that her son got in trouble for some bullshit or whatever. But to each its own actions, man. If you're gonna if you're gonna have something and you know it's illegal to have it, you know, you shouldn't have it. You know what I mean? You can't be blaming other people for your own actions, dude. So enough with that. And what I keep trying to say is that the government put implanted illegal microchips all over my body, and they torture me with them. They're RFID microchips. They're small, as big, probably half of a grain of rice, or as big as a grain of rice. And all these things that I document, dude, is just like, just just so it could be documented, And every day I check into some lady. She's a targeted individual. She helps out targeted individuals. She tells me to call her, let her know what's going on, stuff like that. Like she just wants to see what's going on. She be putting billboards all over the United States of America, and her name's Allen. Allen. Her name's spelled Ella. She's a targeted individual, and I got in contact with the lady. She's a very nice person, and she told me that whenever perpetrators are around, just pop out my camera and record everything that I say, like record who they are, where they live, and everything like that, And that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping track of all these videos. I got a 4G microchip in my phone, so there's a lot of memory being saved here in this phone. And I send videos to Alan. She upload them on the internet and stuff like that. And I'm just being electronically harassed, And my face is kind of dirty because I went to work today, and at my workplace, there's people there that they do the same thing to me at my workplace where I'm at. They be brainwashing me over there too and stuff like that. And I'm gonna talk to the boss guy and I'm gonna tell him his name's Brian. I'm gonna tell him what's going on. I caught a couple that work right next door to me. They were hiding between the containers of the trucks, of the semi trucks, and they see me roll by, and then they were still standing there. So I busted a U-turn and I went and I confronted them. I told them, "Were you electronically harassing me, or would you connecting connecting me to that phone, the smartphone that you have, and you kept electronically harassing me through the other side of the wall, you know?" And the people felt all like scared and stuff like that, and they started stuttering. So that's when I knew they were up to it. They were doing this. They started stuttering and stuff like that, and I was like, "They're all, what are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Dude, I know I have microchips implanted in my brain. I have synthetic telepathy and all this great stuff that the government likes to give people. And why if you're trying to control the population in the world, then why don't you be like China? You can only have so many kids. Why is all these people coming from other freaking countries having all these kids, you know what I mean? And then they go and they file for fucking for welfare and stuff, food stamps and all this and all that. You know what I mean? If you're worried about the world's population and you're trying to kill people that God gave them this life, you didn't give them shit. God gave them this life. And you're trying to kill people for the population of the world. Like, come on, for reals, the population, people you don't like, that you get to choose out who you like and who don't you like. I don't think it works like that, buddy. Whoever's in charge of this program, I think you're full of shit. And just straight the fuck out, you're just full of shit. And personally, dude, you're full of shit. And if you want me to tell you to your face that you're full of shit, you come where I live and I'll tell you to your fucking face that you're fucking full of shit. You know? That people, the population of the people, this world was before there was control. This world was here before there was control. When there was no control, there was no freaking laws. There was no control. What the people could do whatever the fuck they wanted, whenever the fuck they wanted. Nobody telling them what to do. All of a sudden, these people think they own the world and they could put all these laws. And all these laws are full of shit. Because the ones making the laws are breaking the laws. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, how the fuck are you going to mark somebody that you don't like? If you don't like them, well, you don't fucking like them. That's it. You don't have to talk to them. You don't have to go up to them, talk to them. Like, oh, man, what's up? What are you doing? Just mind your own freaking business, and that's it. That's fucking it. If you don't like the person, stay away from the person. Don't be a fucking two-face and think you're all right there like, oh, yeah, you're my friend and this and that. I ain't gonna be a two-face with nobody. Now, I'm not a two-face with God. Never was, never will. I'm not a two-face with anybody. If I fucking feel some type of way, I'm gonna straight out just come out forward and tell you straight to your fucking face whether you like it or you fucking don't. That's just the way it is. I don't hide no feelings from nobody. If I feel some way, I'll tell you straight to your fucking face. And that's the shit about people. People out there, they don't have the balls. They don't have... They feel like cowards. They feel weird. They feel weird the fuck out. Like, they feel... They feel like they're helpless, dude. Like, if that's the only way they could protect themselves is with the law. How about when there wasn't no fucking law? What are you gonna do then? There's no law. You would have been fucking the first one to be running and hiding behind a fucking door or under the fucking bed or something like that. when there's no law. Imagine that, when there's no law, if there was no law. Like back in the days when there was no law. You know what I mean? So all you people, man, you guys are fucking up by buying all this technology shit that's fucking up the world. And just little by little, they're using the same shit that we buy, like technology and all this stuff. It ends up being used in the wrong kind of way. You know what I mean? And I bought myself a radio frequency bug detector, and I got butt naked before I went in the shower. And this thing reads it starts reading, the detector starts beeping out of control. I know where exactly where the bugs are, where they were implanted. Dr. Fernando Ibarra from the Monterey Park Hospital did this to me while I was sedated under anesthesia in a procedure that was done at the Monterey Park Hospital. And I feel like there's a lot of people around me, dude, that they're all in it because they don't like me. But personally, I don't like you either, and I have the balls to like tell you in a sort of in a kind of way, you know. Uh, I'll just let you know, just stop fucking with me, and I'll stop fucking with you. You fuck with me, I'll fuck with you. And if you don't like it, seeing my face every day, well, then stop doing what the fuck you're doing. Personally, I don't like people that live around here, and that's just the way it is. But what can I do? I can't just grab my shit and fucking walk away and fucking stick my tail between my balls and be a fucking coward, you know what I mean? But personally, I can't do nothing about it. So you have to live next to them, you have to live right with them. There's different shit. Or is it my blood type that the government's after? Huh? It's a rare blood type that's only a couple of hundreds of thousands of people have it in the United States and other parts of the world. It's a certain blood type. Um, I'm gonna go to the doctor and I'm gonna have them check my blood type, see what kind of blood type do I have, and then I'm gonna post that up online and see how many people that are targeted individuals are the ones that are getting this from being some kind of blood type. I heard that's what this is for. Like they attacking certain people because of their blood type, and they don't tell people that, they don't tell people that's why they're targeted. You know that it's some kind of blood type that not a lot of people have. And if I was to have it, the government doesn't want nobody else in this world having it, so they're trying to wipe it off the face of the earth. So that's how a lot of people become targeted individuals and stuff like that. But if it's the blood type, then we'll figure that out and I'll make another video. But yeah, today I confronted some guy so called was my friend or whatever, and I confronted his mom and I told her that I didn't have nothing to do with him going to jail because I'm not no snitch and I ain't no rat and I ain't none of that, If if we messed up trying to do something like fucking selling it or shit like that, well, shit just went wrong, dude, and you can't blame nobody for that. If so I'm gonna make another video next week. Nah, tomorrow I'll make another video. See what see so you guys can have more updates of what the hell's going on. I'm not crazy or anything like that. I don't have nothing like psych meds or anything like that. So don't think my vocabulary's kind of fucked up. My thinking's kind of fucked up because of all the brainwashing that they have done to me. So it's like it's hard for me to think and it's hard for me to speak the words that are usually in my brain, you know what I mean? Like speak the words that are gonna come out. It's hard for me to do that. From being electronically harassed for 9 to 10 years every day, 24/7. I'm on a remote monitoring system, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. These stalkers, they get paid to stalk me. They get paid to harass me, like see what I'm up to. People like think that I want to be hanging around with them or something like that. You know, like just because I see you outside doesn't mean I'm gonna go up to you and talk to you and be like, oh, let's kick it. Oh, whoa, whoa. I'd rather not even have friends, man, because there's no friends in this world. You only got yourself, you, yourself, and I. That's three of them. You know, so that's pretty much enough. You don't need friends in this world. There's no friends in this world. You know, a lot of people don't get that through their head. People that act like they're your friends, they're not there. They're not your friends. They're there to see you fail in life, to be a loser, to be like fucked up, not have shit, be like them. Fuck that. You could jump off my boat right here. That's where you get off, dog. I'm paddling my ass all the way across. You know, if you want to do that to yourself, I'll do that to yourself. But you ain't bringing nobody down. I think I'm much smarter than him, much smarter than most of these people think I'm stupid. I could think for 10 of us, you know? Like I used to think for like 10 of us. I used to think for 10 people all the time. 10 people all the fucking time. I used to think for all of them. You know what I mean? And that's what they don't like. They don't like people that could control other people with their brains, because then you're a threat to them. They don't they see it as a threat. If you control people and you tell them what to do and stuff like that, they don't like that shit. They don't like that shit at all.